Gemini, and welcome to your April 2017 reading. Okay, so in focus, yeah, weird. Okay, what we're seeing here, we're gonna a lot of changes here, but there's a lot going on. Also a scattered mind here. There's issues for some. There could be issues with family. There could be issues a lot with some ideas. There could be issues with work. We're seeing some kind of changes you want to make maybe with your career is coming in strong too here, okay? We do see a lot of doubts going on too, but you got weird in the focus. And when weird is in focus, one, you got love. There's love coming in too. You have a lot of things in question here, okay? Wanting your dreams to come through. You're like in between in the entire reading when we're looking here. You're like in between things is what we're picking up here too. But this is, you know, not knowing some things. Sometimes we need to go in deeper, try to break away from bad habits, bad things that create patterns and cycles, because this is also showing some karma here, okay? But you're trying to come out. Some of you are maybe a little bit more secretive, keeping things to yourself. There's some, you know, manipulating some situations to benefit you. So there's a sense of mystery too, what we're seeing here. This is also be prepared for the unexpected. You know, you got a blank rune here. Okay, so you're not going to know, you know, some of you may be at crossroads, not knowing which way to turn in some situations, relationships, work, and things in your life. So that really came into focus. And again, it's like the wild card. So I always say expect the unexpected too. But sometimes it does tell me here, because you've got some doubts here. It's look deeper here. And what else do you see? Okay. And let the hand, sometimes you got to let things go with the flow and the hand of fate just to come in. Okay. So here we have Lagos. Okay. It's in reverse. And when we're seeing this here, we got some changes here. Also in, you know, you got great communication skills right now. Okay. So it is a good time to have some talks and you'll know exactly what to say. So that is really showing there, and you got the tower like effect, but it is in reverse. So it's like there's some changes that you need to make. Maybe you're communicating things not exactly clearly the way you should have. Maybe you were holding some things back. But there is some sense here that there is changes. There are some hurt people around you, you with them with you. This could be a whole situation. It does deal with the foundation too. So we're seeing that there. And, you know, here you have on nothings, and when you have that, really what we're looking here is sometimes you're your own worst enemy, okay? All right, that's what we're seeing. But here, there could be some family issues that may arise, maybe some complications. It could be, you know, communications with them. Some kind of issue for some of you that brings some kind of complications with either someone that's close to you or family, okay? But at the same time here, you want to examine some motives, you know, or there could be someone also questioning your motives, because it is connected to people that are close to you too. It's, again, what is the need versus a desire, okay? That's another question that's coming out through here, okay? And we're looking at ethos here. When that comes through, really, it's when you see the stone here, okay? One, you've got some doubts. We've got some doubts showing up here. Here, okay, when I'm looking at this, okay, this is really trying to get some kind of enlightenment or doing things in a creative way. There's a sense of, again, seeking that internal, how do I say, answers within ourselves, okay? But here what I'm seeing is you may have some kind of, it's on the side. You may have some kind of, how do I say, moral victory, okay, for what you're seeking, for what you want to do or your beliefs. But at the same time, you're somewhere between a moral victory and integrity, understand? So it's like an in-between here. for what you're seeking, what you want. At the same time, there's some underlining doubts showing up here. And it's really kind of isolated. So for a general, that's all I could say. You know, for a private reading will maybe explain it more, because that's all I can see that's going on there. And then you have Uros. And again, when we're connecting this here, we're looking at, it's like you hide the truth sometimes, okay? Okay? In some situations. It's like you sometimes say something, sometimes you're hiding things, or you know, you're not, sometimes you're not being true to yourself, or you're not being true to others. You withhold things, you know what I mean? It's not like you're telling the truth all the time. You're somewhere in between. That's, again, showing up like that, okay? But here, it is telling you here with Uros, also, you have the strength, you have the courage, you're pushing through. It's been maybe a hard time, okay? But there's this driving force within you, okay? But here, you know, you're climbing this mountain here. You need to let your, how do I say, let your work speak for its for yourself, okay? Don't talk much about yourself in extremes, okay? So that's what's coming through there. Let your work speak for itself. That's the best way to say it, okay? And, you know, you got these great ideas coming in, and they're going to lead to some, how do I say, something great, okay? Extraordinary ideas coming through, and they're going to lead to something great. But you still got some doubts about it, okay? Now, what you really need to do is you need to believe in yourself. Truly, truly believe in yourself. Okay, with Uros here, definitely believe in yourself. So things, you know, so good things are going to be coming your way, okay? Because they're on their way. So you need to really get rid of some nagging doubts. Okay, that's what I'm really seeing. So the nagging doubts here, try to not doubt so much. Believe in yourself. It's got this open shell here too. And, you know, big things are on their way, because that's what's really showing up here. You got a really interesting reading. But you've got isolated stones here that would need more clarification, but this is a general reading. Okay, and the card that you got. Okay, you got lapis lazuli. When we're talking about lapis lazuli, it's, how do I explain it? It's talking about wisdom, okay? And going in deeper, going deep within yourself and seeking those answers within, okay? It's a sense of protection. I mean, you've got some really strong runes here too, okay? So there's self-protection. You've got that you need to create more, you know, if your physical body and you're all healthy, but your spiritual side, your internal sides, your emotions, how strong are they? That's what I'm really trying to pull out here. So it's like, let your intuition, or if you get any flashes of inspiration, intuition, let that come through. Protect yourself. Also, this always tells you that the best thing sometimes is there's close people around you. The best gift that you can create and give to yourself is friendship with others who are spiritually minded and who are willing to learn more. This is good for also studying, and research is needed though, okay? You need to dig deeper into some things. So it's really talking about intuition and higher wisdom. Your physical body may be strong, but how strong is your spiritual side is what I'm trying to get at here, mostly. Okay, we'll pull one of these. Okay, so you got obstacles and challenges, and it's a number 5. Number 5 does talk about changes. But when obstacles and challenges comes up, that's usually sometimes talks about there could be some power struggles, challenges that you need to face that may be coming in, okay? And that are not impossible though. Everything, you know, these are just obstacles and challenges, okay? But remember that sometimes we have to really think and adjust some things, you know? So this is where this card comes in, and what we see in the reading here. Getting rid of doubts. That's what I'm seeing here too. I'm seeing you're reading a lot of doubts. So getting rid of doubts, that's one of your obstacles and challenges here. Okay? So, and basically life is really about learning. Okay, so we take up, you know, trial and error, hit or misses, and then that we become more knowledgeable. So that's what showed up there. And because it's the astrological new year, we start with Aries. I'm going to pull, this is an astrological oracle deck, and I'm going to pull a card for you guys for the astrological year. And you got Gemini. Wow. Okay, one, Gemini means the focus is really going to be on you. Heavy focus during the year. Other Gemini people or people with qualities could be very significant in your life, for good or for bad, depends. That's just a special message, you know, it's a general reading. Now, Gemini is the ruler of your first house as a Gemini. So we're dealing with first house issues. The first house usually is it's the impression you make on others, okay? Your ego, how people view you, okay? But Gemini, of course, is the natural ruler of the third house. So that's social networking, communication, friendships, sometimes siblings are brought into this. So that's what's saying that during the year, the aspects could be mostly figuring on your first house and your third house, and Gemini's figuring prominently. So did that for just a general reading. Anyway, Gemini, that was your reading for April, and I will catch you back for extra messages for mid-month. I'm sorry I had to rush through this reading because I'm about to travel. But anyway, I hope you have a wonderful month and catch you back for any additional messages mid-month. Until then, bye guys.